Hello boys and girls, how are you all today? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Miller, and for those of you who do, hello, I have missed you so much. I hope you're all well. I'm loving watching everything that you've been up to on the Facebook pages, and with all the tartans and the beautiful colours you've used, and that delicious shortbread. They looked amazing. And now I understand you're looking at emergency vehicles and things, and some of you have actually been around and visited the fire stations and the police stations. And Stanley, did you notice anything when you were at the police station and the fire station? Were the vehicles in there? And how about you, Alex? Did you see any policemen when you were at the police station? Did you? That was good. Did they wave at you and say hello? I hope so. Anyway, today I'm going to read a story about firemen, and this is the flashing fire engine. And can those of you who are going to school this year remember when the fire engine visited the nursery a couple of years ago, and you got to try on the helmets and you sat in the fire engine and they put this siren on? Do you remember that? It was so loud. I know. Anyway, the story we're going to read today is the flashing fire engines. So I need some help with some sound effects. Can you join in with me? Big, bold, waiting day and night, ready for a rescue or a blazing fire to fight. Here is the fire engine, look, all gleaming and clean, ready to get going if ever you get the call. Dring, dring! As soon as the alarm goes, the engine starts to roar. The firefighters jump aboard. It rumbles out of the door. Then what's the noise a fire engine makes? Can anybody remember? Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Watch the engine speeding on its daring dash. Hear its sirens screaming. See its bright lights flash. In helmets, fireproof coats and trousers, boots so big and strong, the crew are dressed and ready as the engine zooms along. Do you see them all in their bright yellow outfits? And they have these outfits so if they're in the dark and their lights are shone onto them, they can be seen quite easily. When the engine finds the fire, it quickly pulls up near. The crew jump out, unroll the hose and get out all the gear. See that long hose here? Wow! The hose has got a nozzle that shoots a jet of spray. It squirts right at the blazing flames and sizzles them away. The water tank is empty soon, so where can more be found? The engine's pump can pull it up from a pipe below the ground. Wow, that's very clever, isn't it? So if the tank on the engine runs out, they can just connect to water that's in the ground so they don't run out. The fire is hot and roaring. It makes a lot of smoke. The firefighters put on masks, otherwise they would choke. Do you see that? And they have tanks attached to their back, and that has oxygen that we breathe in. So they don't have to breathe in all that smoke. They can breathe nice, clean oxygen. Have you ever seen them wearing that sort of thing? Have you? The ladder rises upwards. It reaches for the sky. A fire engine's ladder stretches up so very high. Sometimes there's a platform right up at the top. It waits beside the window. Then into it you hop. You see the firemen? They're rescuing somebody high up in the building, and they're coming out of the window because it's not safe to go down the stairs. At last the fire is extinguished. The flames are all put out. Lower the ladder, roll the hose. Hooray! The fire crew shout. And look, they've wrapped that poor person up in their blanket to keep them nice and warm, because they might have gotten wet with the hose, mightn't they? Back inside the station, the crew can take a break. But the fire engine's ready and it's waiting, wide awake. Do you see they're having a game to play and relax and have fun? And look at this bit. We've got a bit at the back of the book that talks all about their clothes. So we've got the helmet, and that protects the firemen if anything were to fall on their head, wouldn't it? Because we wouldn't want their head to get hurt. And then they've got their jacket and their trousers that keep them dry from the rain. But it's also a bright yellow colour, and it's got little white stripes on it, which when lights shine on, they reflect. So if they were working on a road, traffic accident, and helping people out of a car, and it was dark, other cars would make it look really, really bright. And here we've got the back of the fire engine here, look, and it's showing us about the water tank and how they have a pump that makes the water come out at really high pressure. So if you were standing in front of it and the fireman put the hose on, you'd be blown away, wouldn't you? And here then, this is the masks that the firemen would put on their face to help protect their face from all the bad gases and the smokes. And then this is the oxygen cylinder that would connect to the mask and help them breathe, so they don't get ill with the flames and it affect their breathing. So have any of you seen a fire engine run along a road or rush along the road to anything? Have you? Was it scary, or did you get really excited about it? Wow, I would love to see. I hope you all enjoyed that story, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, and hopefully we'll be back at nursery soon. Bye!